everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of Wrestling Rampage. The two amigos are back in this bitch.
We are back, and guys, we are going to be talking about, as you guys know, episode 64 of Goodwill Video Game Hunting is pretty much retired at this point.
Yeah.
Now, we'll still go
From time to time.
Honestly, every time we go, it's Wii Fit, Connect Adventures, sports games. That's about it.
Well, I'm not against sports games if it's a sports game, but I don't want to pay $5-6 for the son of a bitch.
That's right. Well, Tommy, we decided for episode 65 is going to be the best of. And guys, these are going to be the top 10 greatest Goodwill finds. And by the way, these are actually Goodwill finds.
Yes.
No, you're not. Oh, these are not from thrift stores. These are not from garage sales or anything. These are we strictly picked these up from Goodwill.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you how good Goodwill was when we were video game hunting at the time. Now, with that being said, I actually went back and watched, me personally, I went back and watched every 64 episodes that we've done
now
of Goodwill Video Game
Now,
Hunting.
like we said, we'll probably still go to Goodwill from time to time.
From time to time.
Let's say if we're out somewhere. Yeah, we might try Goodwill.
But it's not going to be a regular thing anymore.
No.
But when I go back and I watch the last 64 episodes, Tommy,
yeah,
I picked out the top 10 greatest finds that we found at Goodwill.
This is when they actually had games for cheap, and now
That's
they're
right.
not $5-6 fucking bucks.
Yes.
Fuck you, Goodwill. What, inflation hitting you hard, motherfucker?
Pretty much.
Here's my inflation right here.
Anyway, with that being said, though,
Right
Tommy.
here between my fucking legs.
With that being said, though, Tommy, going back and watching this footage, we missed out on some stuff.
Yeah, we did. We missed out on a couple things.
A couple things.
And we didn't do our thing then.
We didn't do our thing then. Let's go ahead and show you footage of the first thing. We got 3 things that we actually left behind at Goodwill that you guys should have been picking up. And let's go ahead and go to that footage right now.
Super Mario Odyssey for 99 cents. And guess what? Joey was stupid enough to put it back. He made a mistake.
Tommy, episode 59. I was a complete dumbass.
Yeah.
And I actually left behind in the book section.
Yeah.
And you've seen it too.
Yes, I did.
And you told me, Joey, don't leave that behind like a dumbass. And I left it behind like a dumbass.
Yeah. Well, you know I don't give a fuck about books.
That's right. In that footage you guys seen,
I told you.
he told me, there was, in the book section, there was a Super Mario Odyssey guide. It was like a hardback guide. Come to find out, and by the way, it was there for 99 cents. I left it behind like a dumbass.
I told you.
Turns out, because I actually do have Odyssey, and Odyssey's a great game. I left it behind like a dumbass, and turns out that fucking guide is worth $35. and that was found in episode 59.
And see, I told you to fucking pick it up, but you didn't listen to me.
There you go. I'm a dumbass.
Even though I don't give a fuck about books.
Hey, but you could turn $1 into $35.
Yeah,
so,
see, you should have picked that up when I told you.
Let's go to the next one. You don't see that very often.
No.
Let's open it up. It's complete. It is there. And oofa. And Tommy, in episode 9, you guys seen the footage? Episode 9. Now there is a reason why we did leave this behind.
Yeah.
But looking back, and by the way, this was in the early days of us doing Goodwill Video Game Hunting. Episode 9 was back in maybe 2018.
Yeah.
We actually found a complete copy of WWE SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah, we did.
And believe it or not, like during the pandemic, that game was going for about $50. It's dropped a little bit since then,
Yeah.
but still worth it. I think back then Goodwill games were $3.
Yes.
$2.99. It's selling currently, and by the way, all these are current prices in 2024, guys. All these are current prices. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain sells for about $35.
$35, and we didn't pick it up. And the only reason we didn't pick it up was because it was scratched all to hell.
It was scratched all to hell. Now,
if I would have realized, or Joe would have realized, we could have picked that up and either traded it in for some fucking currency to old Rick.
That's right.
Or get a giveaway. Or,
a giveaway, or sell it on our own.
Yeah, but we didn't fucking pick it up because we were dumbasses then.
We were dumbasses.
And one, we didn't have a fucking camera. So.
Well, I think we were filming with my phone at the time. But, yes, episode 9, we left behind a SmackDown Here Comes the Pain for $35.
Tragic.
When it was only $3. Pretty tragic.
Black is great.
Oh, yeah, Scarface, baby. Is it good?
Yeah, it's a good game. I got it. I played that. As a matter of fact, I still got that game because I never get rid of it because it's reusable.
Never mind.
Kind of scratched.
Oh, that's bad.
It's what black looks like.
Ooh, they got a true crime. I have Streets of... Tommy, one of our earliest episodes of Goodwill video game hunting, episode 4.
Yeah.
We actually left behind a game that I didn't know was expensive. Well, not like super expensive.
I did.
You knew. Why did you buy it?
Because
you already had it. You already had it. That's why. I didn't have it, but I did eventually pick it up in like a Facebook Marketplace deal for like really cheap, and it's a good game. But back then, once again, didn't see the hindsight of it. Looking back then, should have bought it.
Yeah, should have bought it anyway.
There was another reason why we didn't buy it. Another scratched up game. Scratched up game. Should have still bought it to get it resurfaced or traded in.
Yeah.
And at the time, Goodwill games were $3. In episode 4, we actually found Scarface, The World Is Yours for the PS2.
Yeah. It's a great game, by the way.
Great game. It sells consistently for like $37.
Yeah. $37.
Now, see, we just wanted to include these Left Behinds because that happens, guys. You got to miss stuff sometimes.
Yes, you are.
When you do video game hunting, that's what you're going to miss sometimes. Now, it doesn't happen very often, as you can tell, but it does happen, guys.
It does happen. We do get caught slipping sometimes.
We did get caught slipping. Coming in at number 10, Tommy. Not only did we find this game once, but we actually found it twice.
Yeah, twice.
Once we found it loose disc, another time we found it complete.
Yeah.
Now, I will be full disclosure on this. You want to go ahead and show them there?
Yeah.
For the Wii Sports Resort.
Wii Sports Resort. As Heckin' Steve says, the reseller's gym.
The reseller's
Ain't that right, Heckin' Steve? You know Wii Fit, you know they don't want Wii Fit. That's about $5.
Yeah, nobody wants Wii Fit.
But fucking Wii Sports Resort, you know they'll take that. You know they'll scrounge, pillage, and burn the whole goddamn yard sale, or Wii, or fucking Goodwill. It don't matter where they find it. You know the resellers are going to come sniffing like vultures to get it.
Now, Wii Sports almost made the list, because I believe it or not, I found Wii Sports about 5 or 6 times during this run of us going to Goodwill. I at least found that game 5 or 6 times, and I'm not fucking kidding. But it's only worth about 20-ish, 25.
Yeah.
This one is worth $30.
$30.
Now,
I'll be honest, Wii Sports Resort is a good game.
It's a good game for the Wii. Just to make sure that you have Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah, you got to make sure you have that.
Good game. Really enjoyed it. Like we said, found it in episode 7 and in episode 49. Now, when it comes to finding it, we found it loose one time, and then we found it complete one time.
Yeah.
And this is the complete version. And I actually kept it. The other one was sold.
Sold. $30.
$30.
I know what else was sold for $30.
Sold for $30. But yeah, be on the lookout for this game.
Yeah.
If you guys ever find it for, and I think the first time we found it was $2. No, $3. The second time we found it, I think was $2. So we found
be
it for
on the
cheap.
lookout for Wii Sports Resort.
Absolutely. I'm another copy of Wii Sports. Yep. Check it out. Oh, that ain't the right. This. Ooh. Even better. Coming in at number 9, Tommy, is a game that we actually found loose.
Yeah.
Now I will say this: I actually already sold it.
Of course you did.
It came in a Wii Sports case, and it was loose disc, and I already sold it. But I have my complete copy sitting here. Coming in at number 9, Tommy, is
Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii.
Wii.
You want me to tell you what I did with my Wii? I sold that bitch.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, I didn't give 2 fucks.
You don't care for the Wii, do you?
Fuck no. Fuck the Wii. I don't give 2 fucks about
Fuck
the
the Wii. But
I'm sorry, if it's something I don't really want to play or something, hey, I'm going to get rid of it.
well, we're just showing you guys that we've actually found this stuff at Goodwill, guys.
Yeah. And Mario Kart Wii, you know, look at Mario. Look at his fucking shitty ass playing with that fucking shitty goddamn steering wheel.
I hate the steering.
I do too. Speaking of that,
I hate the steering.
remember, can I tell a quick story? Remember the old buddy that said, "Hey, I'll give you $1 for that steering wheel for the Wii."
No, he actually paid me $5.
Oh, he paid you $5 for it, yeah.
Wait,
Some guy saw.
Was it 3 or 5? It was something like that. $3.
Yeah, he just
or
wanted the
$5.
fucking Wii control, the Wii steering wheel.
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually found a big tub of stuff at a yard sale, and it was a big fucking tub of just Wii games, right? And he goes, "Oh man, you took it all." I was like, "Yep." And he asked me, he goes, "Hey, is there a Wii steering wheel in there?" It's like, "Yeah." I'm not sure if he paid me $3 for it or if he paid me $5 for it. It was one of the two. But he goes, "Hey, if there's a Wii steering wheel in there, if I give you some money, will you sell it to me?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." Because fuck those damn fucking
Steering wheel.
Those steering wheels. And I actually sold him a steering wheel. It was either for 3 or 5. I forgot which one. But
I enjoy Mario Kart.
it's pretty fun.
Mario Kart Wii. It's a pretty fun game.
And I'm actually going by the loose price on this, and the loose price is $30. So
Which is still a hell of a deal.
hell of a deal to find that at a Goodwill.
For $3.
For $3. Coming in at number 8, Tommy, is something that we found. Now, no footage of this.
Yeah. We didn't have our camera at the time. So
wasn't able to get any footage.
because sometimes on some of these things,
Mm-hmm.
we don't bring a camera because sometimes
You don't
it's
think you're
spur
gonna
of
find it?
moment.
Yeah, like A, you don't think you're gonna find something.
And B, sometimes you're going out doing other things and you're like, okay, we'll just stop at Goodwill real quick. Sometimes we just don't film it sometimes because we're doing other things or it's a spur of moment.
Well, in episode 15,
And this was a spur of the moment.
in episode 15,
Yeah.
I found something sitting on the shelf, and once again, it boggled my mind that it was just sitting there. It was sitting there by itself with like a bunch of other glassware and shit around it, right? And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I started looking at it. I was like, "It looks like a gaming console." Well, it was. It is a Tiger Electronic R-Zone, and fully complete. It's kind of like the Virtual Boy.
Yeah. And that was the shits too.
And that was the shits too.
And this is the shits too.
And this is the shits too. And by the way, it does work. I've played it. Tommy's played it.
Yep, and it sucks.
Yeah, and it's not that
And
great.
we got the same goddamn fucking game as Angry Video Game, or that Batman game. It's right up in that ass.
Yeah, here's the game right here. It is Batman Forever. And by the way, this is the only Tiger R-Zone game I own is Batman Forever, because I'm just going to be honest with you. These games are somewhat expensive, believe it or not. But it's the only game that I actually have for the R-Zone. And, you know, it is
It was
what
a good
is.
find, though.
I'm going to show you real quick
Yeah, show them how.
how you guys play this. Is you put it on your damn noggin like this. You fold this down, and you put batteries in it, and you play with this remote. And what you do is you gotta pretty much close one eye in a way. You'll see how to play the game on this little
projector.
Little projector plastic piece.
Yeah.
And that's how you play it.
It sucks.
It kind of sucks, but I was just it was funny to see it there.
And definitely had to pick it up.
And I definitely had to pick it up because believe it or not, these are worth like $35.
Yeah.
If you guys find this, and I actually paid only $4 for this at Goodwill.
$4.
Pretty good score.
And not really much here and then. And then under a whole bunch of those DVDs we found Virtual Strikers 2002 for the GameCube.
Coming in at number 7 is one more of the recent ones that we actually picked up.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the most recent pickup that we have on this list that you guys seen the footage there. Came from episode 59, and which was about a year ago. Our Goodwill ended up closing for a year or two, and they ended up rebuilding it, right? And this was the grand opening of this Goodwill.
And it wasn't that great of a grand opening.
It wasn't that great of a grand opening, to be honest with you. Went there, didn't think we were going to find anything. And I seen it look like a GameCube case. Because you could tell by the GameCube, the way the case is.
Yeah.
Has that like little indentation there. It's like, I think that's a GameCube game. Let me check it out. Well, I pull it out, and it is. It's a Nintendo GameCube game, Virtua Striker 2002. Believe it or not, not like an expensive game, but one of those harder games to find on the GameCube. Believe it or not, and it is developed by Sega. I've played this. This is actually a fun.
At first, you were thinking about just trading it in or something.
Yes. At first, I was thinking about trading
all
it in.
sports.
Yeah, it's sports. But once again,
when you played it, you liked it.
Once I popped it into my GameCube and I played it a little bit, this is actually somewhat of a fun game.
And so far, you kept it.
And I'm keeping it so far, and found it just sitting there at a Goodwill. Now, it is missing the manual, but, it is what it is. This game sells for $40. And
that's crazy.
That's crazy because I actually seen this sitting on the shelf and it had a sticker of 99 cents on it.
99 cents.
$1 for a game that's worth $40. That is epic.
That is an epic score.
Now this is number 6, episode 32. Now, there was a little bit of footage of this episode.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of me actually finding this game, unfortunately. Because it was on a different rack.
Yeah,
and I just ended up grabbing it off that rack once we passed.
Because you never know. Once you find something, you better go ahead and grab it.
Yeah.
Because someone will take it.
Oh, absolutely, someone will take it.
Yeah, I know my experience.
Yeah, there's a lot of experiences like that.
Pricks.
But I just ended up finding it on the rack, and I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and buy this. Not thinking that it was kind of a rare game. For the PS2, Half-Life. It's one of those, like, similar to Halo in a way. It has really good graphics on it for sure, and I played it a little bit. I didn't get too far into it, but I did play it a little bit. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And once again,
not complete.
Not complete, but
hey, at least it comes with the case in the game.
Unlike
someone who steals the shit
Yes.
out of the fucking case. You fucking prick. Can't spend $2 or $3. You fucking douchebag.
And I believe,
and I hate those people.
And I believe at the time, I'm not sure if this was $3 or $2 at the time, but that's what it was, either $3 or $2 is what I paid for it, because our Goodwill changed the prices. At first when we were going there was $3, then later on they knocked it down to $2, And now once you go there, they're $1 now.
Yeah.
For some odd reason. I either paid $2 or $3 for this. Guys, Half-Life for the PS2, if you ever find it, $50.
Yeah, $50 game, and you pay $3 or $4 for it. That's
Two or three.
2 or 3 or 4,
Yes.
what the fuck it is. And that's a good score.
That's a hell of a score. If you guys ever find Half-Life for cheap, I suggest you pick it up.
Now, we're into the top 5.
5!
We're in the top 5. Instead of you ate 4 Twinkies, you ate 5. So we're at the top 5. Coming in at number 5.
From episode 28.
From episode 28.
No footage of this, because I didn't bring the camera at the time.
Well, sometimes, like we said, these are spur of the moment. We just go there on occasion.
Absolutely. And ended up finding this.
Yes.
What was found?
For the PlayStation 2. Grand Theft Auto. Vice City Stories.
Vice City Stories. Now, and this is one of the cool episodes, I believe, is because I found this and Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories as well.
Yeah.
Now, Liberty City Stories is worth about $15-20-ish. Believe it or not, Vice City Stories, it was the last Grand Theft Auto game to come out on the PS2, and it's worth $60.
$60.
And I believe at the time I had paid $3
$3. Which is a hell of a score.
for a $60
And to
game.
be honest, the Grand Theft Auto franchise is, I'll tell you right now, sometimes Rockstar games nowadays are hit and miss.
Very much, yes.
But you always got to enjoy the Grand Theft Auto franchise. They're always good. Grand Theft Auto 6, wish you're on PS4, pal, because I ain't getting you on PS5, I'll tell you that right now.
And this, it's missing the manual, but the disc is in there,
Yeah.
and actually
The map is there.
The map is here. Which,
On the map, on the map. There's the fucking
on
map.
the map, on the map, on the map. And then actually, the map / poster.
Yep. There's the poster.
So,
Who's that bastard?
I think his name was Cortez, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe. I'm not really for sure. Vic. There
His
we
name's
go.
Vic.
Yeah, Vic. To be honest with you, I haven't got to round to playing this one yet. Just because I've been playing a lot of other games, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
But it's good to add to your collection.
especially for cheap.
Yeah, especially for a great fucking deal.
You know, finding a game at Goodwill anymore is just rough here. No, actually, I think the guy that you are is named Vic. I think that's Cortez.
Yeah.
Is what the guy that's on the poster is. That's the guy you're facing.
Yeah.
You're actually a soldier in this game, because I did try it out to make sure it played and everything.
And it did.
But if you guys ever find Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories for cheap, pick it up.
Pick it up. It's a great game.
Coming in at number 4
Yes.
is a game that we found in the early episodes
Yes.
of episode 6.
Episode 6.
And I actually watched this episode. We found so many games in that fucking video, for sure.
Yeah.
Found a few Xbox games, found a couple PS2 games, found some PS3 stuff, and even some good PS3 stuff.
And we're not finding that shit here lately.
No, we haven't found stuff lately. Once again, that's the reason why we're retiring. But
Like we said, we are still going to go to Goodwill sometimes. Like, now it's just...
every time we go there, it's a disappointment, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So we're going to go every once in a while.
in episode 6, for some odd reason, we didn't get that one on camera.
No, we did.
But we got a bunch of other video games on camera for crying out loud. There was a Ratchet and Clank game there.
Yep.
Those are worth like $20 if you guys ever find them. Found Mod Nations, which is about a $15-20 game. Ended up finding Metal Gear Solid Collection, which is worth like $25 for the PS3, which I have. I actually have that in my collection, but it didn't make the cut.
Nope.
But this one did. For some odd reason, we didn't show it on camera there. I think it was in another spot at the
Yeah.
Goodwill, and you ended up picking it up.
Yeah.
But what you find there, Tommy, and by the way, this is actually in your collection. Most of this stuff that you guys are seeing is in my collection.
Now
this is in Tommy's.
Yeah, this is in my collection. He got jealous over it, especially when he saw the price.
When I saw the price.
For the PS3, The Godfather, the Don edition. Mm-hmm. You know, Big Vito, Johnny the Bull, the Mamalukes, Nunzio.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. So, and I'm going to tell you, I actually played this game a little bit. It's a really good game.
You enjoy it?
Yeah. And come on, Monsieur. You know, blood, intense violence, sexual themes, strong language. That's right up my fucking alley.
That's right up your fucking alley.
You're damn right.
And to let you guys know, there is another version of this.
Which is the regular version, where it's not the Don edition.
Yeah, the Godfather edition is worth maybe $20, $25. But guys, if you ever go out and find the Godfather, the Don's edition, it's worth $60 complete.
$60. And guess what? It's complete. Mm-hmm. So, and this is a good game. Especially if you like gangster stuff like I do, and all that stuff, which I get into that stuff. So, and I highly recommend, if you find this for cheap, I highly recommend you pick it up.
Absolutely. Coming in at number 3, the top 3.
Yes.
No footage of this from inside the Goodwill, because literally I seen it. I think that was probably one of the, besides a cheap game, I think this was the only thing I found there.
Yeah.
I didn't really find much in that episode, which was episode 40. And it was cool, too, because I was looked at it. It's like, what the fuck is that? Because it looked kind of off-brand to me.
It did.
I was like, what the hell is that? I found this, right? And it was connected to something else. I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was some kind of fake-ass, like, bootleg or something, right?
I thought it was one of them leapfrog things.
yeah. I was like, what the hell is that?
You know those leapfrog fucking controllers, right? That's what I thought it was.
Now, then I started to look, and, like, there's a crown there. It says, "We" right there. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I turned around, and it says right here that it's a wired fight pad, and it's Peach branded.
Yeah.
Princess Peach. And this is this is called the Peach Wii fight pad, and you can play it for Wii or Wii U if GameCube controllers are compatible. Now, the funny thing is when I picked this up, this was attached to it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm going to go ahead and attach it here now. But this is the Peach remote.
Yes.
With it. This is also, this is one of the more, I wouldn't say high desired Wii remotes out there, but it's one of the, because they actually have a Mario version, they have a Luigi version, they have a Peach version, and I think they have a Bowser one too. These are kind of somewhat hard to find. Now, I will say this, they're not like rare or nothing, but they are a little harder to find. Now, the thing is when I bought it, it was missing this, and it was missing the battery cover. I ended up finding a battery cover that matches it, and I actually found a pink little
strap.
Yeah, wrist strap for it. So I actually ended up completing it on my own, but it was cool, and it actually works.
And the good part, the back of it in this was was cheap.
Oh yeah, I think I ended up getting a combo on eBay of it.
Yeah. And
it was like $2 or $3. It really wasn't that much money to find a back to it and get a wrist strap. Excuse me. And believe it or not, I actually found this at a Goodwill on a shelf, and they sold them together because it was connected.
Yeah.
And they sold them together, and it had a price tag of $3.99 on it. $4.
$4.
And I should tell you, this Wii remote by itself is worth $30. And then this, the fight pad, the matching fight pad, this is worth $40. Together, $70.
Yes. That's a huge, big fucking score.
Huge score for number 3. Holy shit, Tommy. What? Down here. Caroline for the Wii. Be careful what you wish for. Huh. Oh man. For the Wii.
Oh man, Wii U Super Mario 3D World.
Well, hold on here. Real test.
Yeah, that's good. Is it in there?
It's in there.
Alright.
Let's see about the next one. Oh, it's in there.
Coming in at number 2!
Number dos from episode 13. This is a game that I seen and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it anyway. It was $3. I didn't think much of it at first, right? So I brought it home and I started looking up some of the games that I got. And what I found in episode 13, you guys see the footage, is for the Wii, Coraline. And this is actually from a movie, Coraline. And this is, it's from the movie, and it actually has the voice actress of Dakota Fleming in it. And she does the voice acting for this game. And I'm not sure why, but I will say this. Be on the lookout for Coraline. Whether you find it on the Wii, the Nintendo DS, or for the PS2. If you find it, money.
It's a lot of... Ooh, I smell money.
I smell money.
Willie, are you with me?
You're with me. And it is complete. And believe it or not, I think the Nintendo DS version is worth around 80 or 90. The PS2 is worth around 65, 70. And the Wii version is worth $85. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But if you guys ever do find Coraline for any of those systems, I suggest you pick it up because I only paid $3 for this $85 game. Filthy too. Tommy, what, hold on.
What's that?
Sega Saturn? Are you kidding me?
Sega Saturn. Duke Nukem 3D.
Hey, Pops, there's Sega Saturn games. That's not bad.
Ain't too bad. Sonic 3D Blast.
With the phone?
Okay, it's kind of fun.
Let's check out the condition of the disc. That is not too bad at all.
No, not too bad at all.
Tommy, I've never came across any Sega Saturn games.
No, this is pretty rare that you can come across these.
Check it out, guys. 2 Sega Saturn games at a Goodwill. Tommy, you just found another game.
Yes, I did.
You found the Sega Saturn Nights into Dreams. Not for resale.
But it's here at Goodwill.
But it's here at Goodwill, guys. 3 Sega Saturn games. Are you kidding me?
That's a big coup there because you never really find those Sega Saturn games out in the wild.
Nope, not very
It's
often
pretty
at
rare.
all. Rare occasion.
Yes.
Coming in at number 1!
The number 1 greatest Goodwill find is
From episode 33. Now, unfortunately, you guys did see the footage. Well, fortunately, you guys did see the footage. Because
as you see, it's not here.
it's not here. We don't have it. We don't have any of it. Because I sold it.
Yeah,
Now,
he sold it.
dirty reseller. But anyway.
Well, here's the thing. He sold it to get stuff he wanted. There's
that I
a
want.
difference.
Yeah, there's a difference.
It ain't like he sold it because he's trying to make profit. You know,
Well,
look who I did.
in credit, I did make pretty good profit. But
Yeah, but I'm talking about you didn't sell it just to sell it. You
Yeah.
sold it to get other games that you wanted. There's a difference.
there is a difference. But what we're going to be talking about, you guys seen the footage in the beginning. This is from episode 33. Tommy, we found almost every system known to man going to Goodwill.
Yes.
PS2, PS1, Xbox 360, Wii, PS3, everything you could imagine. There's only a couple that we never found. I never found a Vita game at a Goodwill. I never found a
Sega Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast at a Goodwill. Other than that, I found almost every other system.
N64 games we found too.
I have found no.
Have we found any
No
N64?
N64.
No N64.
But we did find some GameCube GameCube and Game Boy games.
Yes.
The only ones we've never found was
and we
Dreamcast.
found PlayStation.
Yeah. The only ones we never found was Dreamcast,
N64,
N64, and Vita.
Yes.
Everything else we found at Goodwill before. And this is one of the ones that shocked me.
I couldn't believe we found it.
I can't believe we found it either, because this is something this is stuff you find at a video game store. You don't find this at a Goodwill. We found 4 Sega Saturn games.
Yes.
Now I will say this: in the footage, you only see 3. Later on, I do pick another one off the shelf that's a loose disc. But anyway, there was just 4 Sega Saturn games just sitting there, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I fully expected the disc to be gone.
Yeah.
Once we looked at them, but in episode 33, we ended up finding Nights into Dreams, which was complete, and it's worth $35 complete. Then we found Christmas Night into Dreams sampler, which is the one you really don't see in the footage, because it was in like just a regular jewel case that we thought was just a CD until we started looking through it. Believe it or not, that's worth $64. It's kind of a hard to find sampler disc. Then we found Duke Nukem 3D for the Sega Saturn, worth $54. And then the last one that we found was also a game that was complete, fully complete. Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Saturn, worth $63. Now, all that adds up to is $216. That's quite a bit of money.
Yes, it is.
There's a reason I don't have it right now. It's because I sold it. I put it up on Marketplace, and
just for extra money.
Just for extra money, because I don't have a Sega Saturn. To be honest with you, I don't want a Sega Saturn. They're very finicky.
Unreliable.
Yeah, they're very finicky.
They're unreliable game system.
Yes, it's not the best quality made system. People had to get the lasers redone on them and capacitors and all that shit done on them, and I just don't want to fuck with that. So that's one of the game systems I don't own. And I decided to sell them, and I actually paid $2 a piece for these Sega Saturn.
$2 a piece.
So I paid $8 total for them. And there was a girl that reached out to me that lives here in town. I've never met her till then. But she was writing me saying, do they play? I was like, I'm not really for sure because, I don't have a Sega Saturn to see if they play. But they look like they should play. They look somewhat, a few light scratches, right? And she ended up asking me about wanting to buy them because of her husband. Her husband's a big video game collector. She actually snapped a few screenshots. Well, not screenshots, but a couple of pictures from his game room. He had a pretty fucking good game room, I'm not going to lie. And she goes, yeah, he's a collector. He wants, he wants these games. So I was like, okay. And I had them individually priced. And she said, well, what would you take for all of them? And I think I added another game or two in there that was kind of cheap games that she wanted. And I ended up selling them for, I think, $125. I only paid $8. Now, once again, I actually gave the guy a deal. See, $216.
And you told him $125.
I told the guy $125. I think I ended up throwing in I think I had a double of Turok 2, which was worth like $10. And I think there was like a PS2 game, something like that. And I threw them in on top of it. And of stuff that he wanted. And I think I got like $125. I only spent $8.
Yeah.
I actually ended up getting about $115, $118 profit out of that. And I actually spent that on stuff I wanted.
Yeah.
And I actually gave the guy a deal. I'm not a real scumbag reseller, but I am a dirty reseller, as they say, right?
Well, you're not. You're not like the. You're not like the Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
And chase after the same picks.
Chase after the same picks.
And Shad Juice.
Yeah.
And you know these scumbags.
Dirtbags. Heck, and Steve already killed off.
He already killed off the Bengal.
The Bengal, the trash can.
Yeah.
But guys, that are our top 10 best Goodwill finds that we've ever found at Goodwill. And we even thrown in some honorable mentions in there. And once again, we'll go back to Goodwill, but
we're not going to make it a mission.
Yeah, it's not a mission.
We'll do it if we're out somewhere, if we're going out. We'll do it. We'll stop in and look.
But we hope that you guys enjoyed this this countdown. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all of our social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Wrestling Rampage 2. We get a little tongue tied there. Follow us on Twitter at Wrestle.
X.
X. At Wrestle Rampage. And guys, also you can follow me and Tommy on Instagram. And also, guys, hit that damn subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button. We're almost there at the 3,000 subscriber giveaway.
Super
Come
close.
on.
Get us there because we're giving away games.
We need
and
some
systems.
help with a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, we need a little bit of help from a lot of people. But guys, hit that damn subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.